Alex here with a legal nuts and bolts video on judicial immunity. I just want to mention right now that judicial immunity is it's a pretty expansive topic. You can find tons of case law on it and learn all the little tiny nooks and crannies of how it works if you really want to. I just wanted to mention in a short video that you cannot sue your judge personally for rendering some kind of decision that you feel is wrong or violates your rights. Judges make mistakes all the time, and the proper way to challenge a judge for making a mistake, or a judge who's made a mistake, is to challenge it on appeal or by writ petition, not to name the judge in a money lawsuit and sue him, or not to try and get him prosecuted. I don't know why people try and do this. I get that they're enraged, but seriously, you have to take a step back and look at the system, from a distance. If anyone could just sue a judge because they felt like the judge violated their rights or whatever, then nobody'd want to be a judge, because you'd get sued like 1,000 times a year and you'd never have a life. You'd just be defending lawsuits from all these random people who are butthurt about the decision you rendered, So it's just, if you have an issue with your judge, there's two ways you can deal with it. You challenge it, so basically take it over his head. So that's, either an appeal or a writ petition. Or you report the judge to the Judicial Ethics Commission. Hopefully your state has one. I'm not sure that all states have a Judicial Ethics Commission. Nevada does. And I've used both options before. Most of the time, I do not feel that the judge is violating ethics. I just think the judge is making a mistake. And when the judge makes a mistake and I don't feel they're violating the ethics, the judicial canon, then I file an appeal or I file a writ petition. And I've done this before and I've won. There was one time that I filed a judicial ethics complaint against a summary eviction judge because I sincerely felt that the guy was biased in dangerous ways. And this actually did go to investigation. He was interrogated by the commission. They never pressed charges. The special prosecutor never indicted him because there was no evidence. But it got far. And so I have faith in the Judicial Ethics Commission just based on the fact that my complaint got that far. Because a lot of them don't get that far. So that's what I hope people take from this video. If you want to look into the times, the rare circumstances as to when you can sue a judge personally for money, then do research on judicial immunity. As mentioned in the beginning of this video, that's not the purpose of this video. I'm not going to go into that here. Yes, there's case law on it. You can read all about it and figure out when it is appropriate and when you can actually win a lawsuit where you sue a judge personally for money. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video.